Go.
Meeting someone for the first time can always seem a bit awkward and a bit uncomfortable, especially when you know them, but they don't really know you. My name is Savannah Grubian, and let me tell you about the time that I introduced myself to my sister-in-law, Jackie. Back when I was a 16-year-old in desperate need of a self-confidence boost, my brother told me to take my friend to Cheesecake Factory, where Jackie worked as a hostess at the time. His plan was simple, for me to go and introduce myself while I was there. I thought to myself, okay, what's the harm in that? How hard could that be? Well, let me tell you, it was pretty hard. Standing in the corner of Americana's Cheesecake Factory lobby was me, staring a hole into the back of Jackie's head, trying to come up with cool and casual ways of introducing myself to her and interrupting her in the middle of her job. The thought of saying something like, "Oh my God, you work here, what a coincidence," seemed a bit strange since there were probably a few messages on her phone alerting her that I was there. It took me a good 15 minutes to get myself together, not to mention a few threats from my friend, and I finally slowly made my way over to the front desk. With the lowest tone possible, I introduced myself. She looked up at me with what I truly feared most, a blank face and zero recognition. She then continued to look me up and down, and with the slightly aggressive tone that matched her frown, questioned, "Who?" And as I stuttered and tried to repeat myself, this time making sure I threw in my brother's name and who he was to her, her frown finally morphed into a huge grin, and she exclaimed, "Why didn't you say something?" Even though personally my anxiety and I thought I did. We had a great laugh, and after that evening, our bond continued to grow. To some, this may seem like an insignificant moment and embarrassing to say the least, but I remember it as the time that I met my one and only sister, my confidant and my support system. It amazes me that in a flash, one person could change my life forever, but she truly has. In that one night, she had already started to teach me about my own strength and was able to impact me enough to prepare me to stand here and introduce myself and just to say something.